Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. Waking up to the comforting smell of freshly brewed coffee swirling through the air. The anticipation of that first sip warming your soul as if it were a hug from the inside out. Whether you grab a quick cup on the go or savor every moment in a cafe, coffee is undoubtedly a staple in many of our lives. Now take a look around this room. There's coffee over there and there's coffee around. Did you know that coffee is much more than just a morning pick-me-up? According to the National Coffee Association, more Americans indulge in coffee than in any other beverage, including water. That's an astonishing 517 million cups of coffee consumed every single day, fueling an industry that is worth billions of dollars. Now, let me ask you, how much do you truly know about coffee? Beyond its rich flavor and caffeine kick, have you ever considered its potential benefits, its side effects, or even the hidden dangers? I'll admit, I was in the dark myself until I started to do my own research. There has been a lot of controversy regarding this topic, and this newfound study is one of the biggest reasons that I don't drink coffee anymore. A recent study conducted by Harvard Public Health involving over 10,000 participants revealed a concerning link between coffee consumption and the onset of dementia later in life. Now, many of us already know that coffee can lead to the jitters and even an increased heart rate if taken in high doses. But the fact that it can cause dementia is truly terrifying. Now, seeing that this newfound study in coffee, do you think it will have an effect on the millions of people and the industry altogether? Will it impact your decision of indulging the next time you come across a coffee shop? Or will it be like cigarettes and sugar, where we know the harmful effects, yet we choose to take the liberty to indulge? Can I have a show of hands of how many people would think before drinking another cup? Or at the very least, tell your friends and loved ones of this newfound fact in the effort of protecting them. Let's see a show of hands. See, if the roles were switched and I was sitting in your position right now, I would absolutely raise my hand without a doubt. I would have viewed this speaker as an authority figure who was educated on the subject at hand and would have taken the facts stated as truth and wouldn't even have questioned it. Seeing as how this speech was filled with facts backed by studies and trusted organizations, I would have just regurgitated this to other people without even batting an eye. But as I stand before you today, would you have known that I have never been a coffee drinker or that I am biased? And the fact that this drink makes me feel sick and jittery? Or would you have known that I had actually gotten where I had actually gotten my facts from, or if I had just made it up altogether for the purpose of this? The assertion that coffee increases your risk of dementia is highly misleading. And there is no strong evidence to support this claim. In fact, reputable sources such as the Alzheimer's Association have clarified that while some studies suggest a potential link between caffeine consumption and a reduced risk of dementia, there is no direct relationship established. The reason I misinformed you today is to remind you not to trust everything you hear, especially not to spread misinformation without doing your own research first. Think of how often we spread misinformation in both our professional and our personal lives. Cognitive bias, the desire for social validation, and the sensationalized media contribute to this. For instance, we've all witnessed headlines that turn something as simple as a few students see a raccoon by the school into massive bear sighting, terrorizing students today. It's easy to pick out a few facts without showing the bigger picture or blow it out of proportion to the point of spreading misinformation. Remember, just because two things are correlated doesn't mean that one causes the other. It's important to consider the full context before sharing information. So next time you are told a new fact, I challenge you to do your own research before believing it and spreading it to the next person.